Hello everyone. In this video, we'll just go through and understand how to quickly and how quickly we can fill the application submission package form, and I'll try to make it uh, quite easier for you all. So, uh, before starting, what what you all should ensure is that you have done the previous steps of your application process properly. So we'll just go through the previous steps and check whether it's so on your Scopy application website, the link of which has been shared already to you. You go to the how to apply page. So if you have MSAI member, like you have to check that. You have to check whether your college has a Leo, and for GSMC, I am the Leo, so you do have a Leo. Then go through the countries to decide how much you have to, how much you want, how much countries do you want to give, how much countries you have to enlist in your technical data card. You have to see it before only because you have to make the application accordingly. Then you have to go through the documents to be submitted, okay, and then make the application payment. Okay, for application payment, there are two steps. I won't be making a separate video for it, but I'll just reiterate that in your application payment, you have to go to the ReserPay link and do the payment. Uh, and once you are done with the payment, you will be automatically redirected to the application fee payment form, which is a Google form in which you have to mention all the details and submit the proof and so on. And I request you to do this payment ASAP because today is the last day for your applications. So please do the payment ASAP, and you need not wait for your application package submission form to do your payment and to fill your application fee payment form. Soon as you finish your razor pay payment, you have to fill the application package fee submission form. You will be automatically redirected by Razorpay to that form. But even if not, I have already sent the link on the group as well as it is there on this page of payment year and year. And then you have to fill in the application package submission form. So till this, you have to all these steps should be complete. And then also it is also very important that you keep all your documents ready. For how to fill the documents, have made a separate video and you can refer to that, but we'll just go through all the documents which are required. So the first five documents you'll require is your AF, then your CV, then your parents waiver, then your cancellation policy and your COVID-19 policy. Then in the next section, you will have to in the session section, you will also have to upload your MSAI registration ticket. That is, after you become a MSAI member, you'll get a registration ticket with your membership code or your MSAI registration code, and that will be you have to keep it ready. And in the next section, you have to submit all the proofs for the things you have mentioned in your AF and your CV. So even those you have to mention accordingly. Now again, for that you have to mention the particular format, that is your name dash uh, AF or CV, whatever is there, and your the question number. So your for example, it is Pauras dash AF dot Q1, and then you have to then also you need is your uh, proof of payment which you have to submit, which is your Razorpay invoice, which you will get on your email ID once you within 24 hours of filling your uh, sorry, not within 24, like immediately after you do the razor pay payment. So this is your razor pay invoice, okay, which is a proof of payment. Now for all the documents, what is important that they are in the correct format, that is for your AF and your CV. They have to be necessarily in Word document format, is that is .doc or .docx. And for everything else, PDFs work fine. But even if your cancellation policy, COVID-19 policy, or your parents' waiver, even if they're in Word format and digitally signed, that also works great. And then that is for everything else. You have to check like it can be a PDF. And then for every other question, for every question of these, if there are multiple documents, you have to make sure that they're merged into one single document for one question. Okay, so this is for example one document. Now this, for question 10 you don't need a document or proof, so I'll, for CV question 10 you don't need, so I'll just delete that. Oh, and also you will need your mark sheet, which is basically your mark sheet of your previous university exams, like the latest one. So that will be your CV question 12 or your mark sheet. And then lastly, what you have to make sure is that the file size is appropriate. That is for your all your MSAI registration ticket, your AF, your cancellation policy, your COVID-19 policy, your CV, and your parents' waiver. They should be within 1 MB, that is within 1000 KB. Uh, Basically, 1 MB is 1000 KB. Okay, and for your AF and your CV proofs, um, there are different things. So I'll just tell you all quickly what are those limits. So for your AF, for your question number 2, 3, and 4, it has to be within 10 MB. And for your CV question number uh, 3, 6, 7, and 8, it should be within 10 MB. Okay, and for all other CV and AF proofs, it should be 1 MB. So basically if your AF question 2, 3, 4 and CV question 3, 6, 7, 8, it should be 10 MB. And for remaining other documents, it should be 1 MB. And then so that then you check whether they are within the specified limits. So according to me, this are within those limits, and I have kept all the documents in at one single place, so it is easier for me to fill the form. Now I'll go and in your document on your Scopy application website, there is a page called documents. Okay, so in that once you go there, at the end of it you will find a document named application package submission manual. So it is different from your Scopia manual for your application call. So this second one, which is your application package submission, is basically helps you to on how to fill your application package submission form. So I'll highly suggest that and I'll encourage you to please read this carefully. The national team has taken great efforts to make this process easier and more systematic for you. So, in this document, you will get all the uh, instructions which are required. This video is just made as a extra effort to help you all, but application submission package manual, please do read it. Okay, now once we go to the like now we'll go to fill the form. So where is the form? I have sent application package submission form. I have sent the link already, and even if you don't have it, you have it in your how to apply page, and there you have in step 6. So once you open it, okay, so once the form is open, you can start filling the form. So in this form, I'll be putting some of my details and some just for the purpose of filling it to show you all. So but however, in general, this details which I'm filling are just for the purpose of this tutorial, and should not be associated with me or any other person as such. So in this, you can I'll be putting my email ID. So basically, I as in you put your email ID and then go to next. Then your full name. I'll put my full name. So again, as it's written, make sure you have all the required documents and proofs. So in this name of college, the name of a college, St. J.S. Medical College, uh, and here it is. So you don't have to fill it here. So because our name is already mentioned, year of your study. Now since first years can't apply, please don't like so don't fill first year. Second year, third year, fourth year, and interns can apply for exchanges. Now, about internship, basically, even if you're fourth year student, that is your final, if you're in final year or fourth year, you can still apply for exchanges, irrespective of the fact that next year you will be, by the time the actual exchanges happen, you will be interns, uh, because internship year is still considered as a year of your medical school according to the international standard rules, because you're not yet graduated, because graduated students for many of the countries they can't apply. So you can still apply as a fourth year student, and even if you're as an intern you can apply, because the date of completion of your internship might be before sorry, might be after the exchanges actually happen, so you can still apply. Okay, so I'll just select third year here, then your WhatsApp number. So alternate number need not be written. It's not Uh, it should be written, but because for but the main number should be necessarily a WhatsApp number. So I'll just put my number. I don't mind sharing my number, and then as alternate contact, I'll just write 9393939393. So yeah, just a random number which I have kept, and for parents name I'll write my parents name. So make sure that these details in the first page are very accurate, because especially your contact details, etc., because that's how the team would contact you in case of any issues. Then your MSAI registration number. So I'll put first I'll upload the file. So basically you have to click on upload file, then upload or either your drive. So if you upload it to your drive, or you can select my drive, or if it's on your computer you can select m- upload and then browse. A pop-up window will open, and you have to upload your registration ticket. So then if once I've uploaded, I can like easily write the MSAI registration number. So MSAI 123728509. Okay, and then you have to go on submitting the documents quickly. So since I have everything in one place, it is very easy to do that. So, and it's very quickly done, except for my internet speed and my laptop speed. So again, for a easier experience, make sure that you have a good device and a proper network connection. Now since I am doing this on laptop, it is not necessary that you do on laptop as well. You can definitely fill the form using your tablet, your iPad, or your mobile devices as well. This question was about parents waiver. If I remember correctly, then cancellation policy. Now, although I have mentioned this earlier as well, but still make sure that you have named your documents correctly, because if you don't name your documents correctly, your application will not be considered. And although I can just skip through it, but I'll upload everything just that you get a hang of it of how things will be. And once I've uploaded everything, now since I had ensured that all files were within acceptable ranges, so I did not face any problems. And then I'll keep on uploading all of this. So so make sure that you keep the AF or whatever besides, so that you know which question is what. So for example, participation was AF question 2. So then so on, like basically just go on uploading all documents. Now I won't keep on uploading all documents, because I think you understood what it is. Okay, now everything is mentioned here, so you uploaded appropriate places, including mark sheet for last university exams. Now it is all these questions are optional, so you need not have to upload a document for each of it. So if you have not done anything of for that particular question, or if you don't have any records of that particular question, that is the answer for that question is blank for you, you need not submit anything here. Okay, so that's why I'll skip. But however, it is but logical that mark sheet for the last university exams, although it's optional year, but you have to necessarily upload that. Okay, but for others, if you have written in your AF or CV, make sure that you upload a valid certificate. Okay, upload a valid document of proof or proofs. And about merging and compressing, I have already told in some other concerned videos. And then you click on next, and then whatever amount was paid, whether it was 1000, 2000, or 3000. So for 1000 you get to give preference of 5 countries, for 2000 you'll get preference of 10 countries, and for 3000 you'll get preference of 15 countries. And then you'll upload the proof of payment. And then go to next. Sorry, I'll just select 2000 for the sake of it. Please select whatever yours is. Now you go to next and then click on submit. Don't forget to click on submit. And then once you do this, and provided that you have filled your, you know, done your previous steps correctly, you will receive the application receipt code within 24 hours of submission of your application fee payment form. I'm not talking about package submission form, I'm talking about payment form. So within 24 hours of that, you will receive application receipt code, which you'll have to use to fill the next form, which is your TDC, which is technical data card. So although I'm not clicking on submit here, but you please do click on submit and make sure that it is submitted. And I'll again reiterate before ending this video is that all the names I mentioned here, all the documents were just for the purpose of this tutorial or walkthrough. Please make sure that you name your documents correctly, you fill in your document details correctly of your name and your documents. Okay, so thank you so much for listening and watching this video patiently.